I'm Pam Creech, one of the chaplains at Lakewood, and today I'm sharing about transitions. One of my paper treasures is a simple journal with beautiful fall leaves on the cover. Inside are the words Transition Journal, August 2015. That's because August 2015 began one of the most unexpected and daunting transitions of my life. Along with my husband, we had just learned of a new direction our mission sending agency was taking. In order to become more financially stable, those of us who were 60 plus were being asked to consider a voluntary retirement initiative. Honestly, we were in shock. We weren't even thinking about leaving Asia, a place we loved and lived for 30 years. What in the world would we do if we left for the last time and returned to the States? Knowing this was a big event in my life prompted me to begin a journal. There, I recorded scriptures, poems, and readings that God used to encourage me. Some words I would say to describe transition would be hard, challenging, and often sorrowful. However, some other words might be opportunity, growth, and joy. Now, having the knowledge of these past 8 years, I can say that this holds true for me. The transition that began in 2015 provided an opportunity for me to enter a CPE residency. My husband, during that time, earned a counseling degree. We both love our new chapter of ministry. Being a chaplain is and has been one of the most fulfilling experiences of my life. I'd like to share just two selections from my journal with you. The first one is a quote by Jim Branch. Jim was a former leader with Young Life, a Christian organization that works with high school students. Here's what Jim said about the sacred space of the in between. So much of this life is lived in between the now and the not yet, between arriving and departing, between growing up and growing old, between questions and answers. God, help us not live for the distant day when the in between will be no more, but help us to have the courage to step into the sacred space of the in between, knowing that this is a place where life is transformed. The other reading comes from a writing by a Frenchman, I would think, Teilhard de Chardin. It's from a book I have, and it's from a section called Becoming. Above all, trust in the slow work of God. We are quite naturally impatient in everything to reach the end without delay. We should like to skip the intermediate stages. We are impatient of being on the way to something, something unknown, something new. And yet, it is the law of all progress that it is made by passing through some stages of instability. It might take a very long time. Only God can say what this new spirit gradually forming within you will be. Give God the benefit of believing that His hand is leading you and accept the anxiety of feeling yourself in suspense and incomplete. Finally, I find great comfort in the brief but powerful message of Malachi 3:6 from the Hebrew Bible. I, the Lord, do not change. I, the Lord, do not change. So in times of transition, we can count on the steady and sure hand of God in our lives. Amen.